Hey people, this is Talem Splash, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. And we're on part 2 now. We just finished the prologue, and now we're starting, for real, the beginning of the game, here with Vaan. Good old Vaan, ready to hunt some rats. And I guess
Vaan,
not eat them.
hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
The fact that he says that there's only 3 more makes me wonder how many there were to begin with. I'm sure there was a lot. So anyway, I like to steal from these rats early on. One thing to notice about these rats, you can get rat pelts, and you can sell that for Gil. If they do start to run away like they're doing now, actually this one's not running away just yet. These rats can run away, and if they do run away, don't chase them. Just let them come back to you. They will come back to you. See, this one's already coming back, and it's so much easier just to like stand here and wait for them to come back to you, rather than like having to chase them around half the arena. It's just not worth it. So as soon as you start seeing like not like this running away is fine, but if they like run totally up the stairs or something, you know, just wait. Like this one's gonna come back like right about now. See, here he comes. He's like, hey, I'm done hiding from you. I wanna bite you, and I'm gonna just. Oh man, look at his glowing eyes. His eyes are so glowy. Oh, it's such a fat rat too. Like, look at that. That's a giant rat. That is a dire rat.
Wow, Vaan, you got him all yourself?
Yeah, I sliced him with my knife.
Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today.
Uh-huh.
You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaan. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
He'll tan your hides. How would he? I just wonder how does one tan a hide? So do you hold the butt under the sun and like just allow it to burn? I don't know. Anyway, the royal city of Rabanaster. Here we are. Finally, this is the main city of the game. This is like the heart. It's like, I would say it's like our central hub of all things to do with Final Fantasy XII, at least for quite a while. We do have other hub cities as well, but this is going to be the one that we're starting with. And Vaan is eating a starfruit, and it looks delicious. I love starfruits.
Sir, you haven't paid, and what? Haven't paid?
Hey, don't be rude.
Second thought. Please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Don't be grabbing his neck. That's mean. You know, I mean,
We
yeah.
don't want trouble today.
Exactly. You listen to your buddy.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Which way you're going, churl? What? My pouch! It's gone! The boy!
Oh boy, the boy took it. And this is the one time that the Banga and the Seeker are actually like taller than the Humes. Usually they're not that tall. Like, you know, see the other Banga, he's like just normal height. And then that one Banga and that one Seek, just to block the road, are like taller than anyone else in the road. I always thought that was kind of funny. Oh man, it looks so beautiful. Look at the palm trees. Rabanaster is a great place, let me tell you.
Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaan. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Penelo. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
I suppose so.
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this? One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Oh, you can tell,
Well, be
you know.
careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon.
She is inspired. That's Vaughn's upside right there. I'll give him that.
Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Yeah, I suppose we can do that. Yeah, the one thing, I really like Penelo. She is a main character. She will join our party. But, oh yeah, that's where we have to go. Of all the main characters, she's probably the one that has the least involvement in the overall story. But she is very much the moral compass of this whole game. And I would say that the journey would feel very incomplete without her. Contrary to like what other people might say. She holds the spirit of the spirit of the game together. She's the one who sort of keeps that sense of optimism. And I know like there's a lot of characters like the bubbly characters that do that, but she's not bubbly. She's not a bubbly character. She's just the one who the best way I can put it, she's like the Jared in Silicon Valley. If you've seen Silicon Valley, she's like Jared, except maybe like not to so much of an extent, but that's totally her role in the story, and she keeps everyone grounded. And, you know, yeah, it keeps people's spirits up. I like it. I really like Penelo, and I'm definitely going to be using her. I'm using all 6 characters. Here's another one. This is not a main character. This is good old Miguelo. Hello, Miguelo.
Ah, Vaan, I was waiting.
That's
Penelo
Bender.
said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble out in the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
Oh no,
So
that
you want me to find
sucks.
this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teams with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sand Sea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too? I can't leave my shop, and I've Penelo on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sand Sea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
I suppose he will. Yeah, Miguel was such a he's such a grumbly fellow. He's not grumpy, he's grumbly. Like every other sentence he's like and I can relate, being a grumbly fellow myself. Whenever I'm like I make quite a lot of weird noises. I'm sure you'll soon find as we were playing through this game. I make quite a lot of them. Actually, not too many as I'm recording, but in real life, if I'm like I don't make them like on accident. I make them on purpose, but I just think they're funny. I always think of Miguel whenever I make grumbly noises too. He's the grumbly fellow. He's a grumbly. Oh, there. Hey, Kites, how's it going? Yeah, we went over to the Sand Sea.
Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaan, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
Creature spotted in the Estersand. What is that thing?
Huh. That's a tomato.
Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomage, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Estersand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
I mean, I guess. Okay.
That's right. Vaan, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
Alright, off you go, Kites. So yeah, now that we've sort of gotten to know Vaughn's day-to-day life just a little bit here, just like going off one day, not really day-to-day, just one day of life. A day in the life, you might say. We're gonna get to take on our first hunt, and these hunts, well, Tomage is talking about it, pretty much they have a monster that needs taken care of, so headhunters track people, right? Well, hunters track monsters. The monster you're hunting is called your mark. Here's a bill I posted for the rogue tomato, the mark I petitioned to have hunted. Do you want to hear all the details? You know what, for the sake of the LP? Yeah, okay. So let's start with accepting hunts. You can't just take a look at the board and then go running off to hunt the mark. You'll miss out on the bounty. You gotta go talk to the person who posted the bill, the petitioner first. Let them know you're going on the hunt. Yeah, I mean, just common courtesy, okay. Then take this rogue tomato bill, for example. I posted it, so I'm the petitioner. You can come talk to me. Let's call that step done, okay? Alright, sounds good. Once your argument's in place, the petitioner will tell you to find the mark. Then you hunt it, report back, and claim the bounty. So basically you go, you find what hunt you want, then you talk to the NPC, kill the hunt, then go back to the NPC and get your reward. That's how it works, pretty much. And, oh, he gives us the clan primer. That's basically our quest log, so we can see what quest we've accepted as far as hunts go. And, oh, he's giving me something else. What are you giving me? Oh, an Orachea armlet, or an Arachea armlet. I don't know how you pronounce it. I've always said Orachea. I'm pretty sure it's not Orachea. Looks like you can't even equip that yet. You know why? You don't have the license for it. Think of licenses as mileposts, marking your progress as your combat skills improve. Swords, bows, black magics, white magics, none of it does look good until you have the license to use it. Same goes for that armlet. Tomage, how can I equip this great treasure you've bestowed on me, you ask? Easy, learn by doing. Let's give it a try. Licenses have been added to the party menu. Sounds good. I'd say you're ready to hunt that mark for me. Oh, you'll be needing this to leave the city. Just show it to the watch at the gate. What are you showing me? What are you showing me? Oh, the writ of transit. Yeah, we'll need that to get out of the city. The east gate's the one you're going to want to head out. Once you've taken care of that mark for me, let me know. Your work won't go unrewarded. So, yeah, the rogue tomato. The hunt begins. There's about, I think, 45 to 50, I think just 45 hunts in this game. I'm sorry, I need a sip of my water. So there's a lot of hunts in this game, and we're going to go do them all. So let's try equipping the Orachea armlet. Warning, once you've chosen the license for it, you can't change your mind, so choose wisely. Alright, I don't need to repeat this. So, I'm sure you guys have been wondering, Talem, what job are you going to pick for Vaan or any of your other characters? And I'm going to tell you right now, I have no earthly idea. Because what I'm doing is I am rolling a D20, or I'm sorry, a D12 for every job in this game. And like each character can have up to 2 jobs in the whole game. And I am allowing copies of the same job to happen, so it's very possible I could have 2 characters with the same job, depending on how I roll. It's all going to be randomized based on this D12 in my hand. So, just to go over it, if I roll a 1, it's a white mage, a 2, black mage, a 3, a red battle mage, 4, a foe breaker, 5, a time battle mage, 6, an ulan, 7, a monk, 8, a knight, 9, a bushi or samurai, 10, an archer, 11, machinist, and 12, a shikari. So I know that you can't see my roll technically, so you're gonna have to, like, it's on the honor system. You'll have to take my word for it. I promise you, I'm not gonna lie about what I roll. So here we have our wheel. Yeah, once you choose a board, it can't be changed. However, later on, we will be able to choose a second job for everybody, and I'll also be rolling for those too. So I have my D12 here. Let me clear off. I didn't clear off a space on my desk. All right, I'm just gonna shake it up, and we're gonna roll it. You'll probably hear the roll land. And I got a 7. A 7. Vaan is gonna be a monk, so that is Vaan's job. All right, Vaan, you go ahead and take that. Pew. This is a fun way of picking jobs. Honestly, if you want to have fun playing this game, because there is an optimal job setup now that you can have 2 jobs per character, you can make sure you hit every single job on the board. But if you want to have fun each time you play, roll a D12, see which job you get, like randomize it. That's the fun of this game. Is it's so replayable every time you play. It's a new experience. So anyway, Tomage is there. Tomage will be a major character in the sequel to this game. Final Fantasy XII Revenant Wings, but for now, he's just a side character. Same thing with Kites and another girl named Philo, but we'll meet Philo later. Excuse me, anyway. Man, I'm quite high energy, given the fact that it's 3:25 in the morning right now. I hope I sound high energy. I'm really hoping I do. If I don't, well, that sucks. Anyway, we're gonna go dip back to Miguelo's Sundries really quick. I want to sell the rat pelts I stole from the rats in the sewers earlier on. And that'll give me enough money to make sure that I can buy some more potions. So 3 rat pelts, that's 100 gil. And now I can buy this stuff, the onion arrows and onion shot. Onion arrows are arrows for archers, and shot are bullets for machinists. So if you're happening to roll an archer or a machinist, then that's what you would get. I'm just going to buy 4 more potions. I don't need eye drops right now. And now I have 9 potions total. Oh, hi Pinello, how's it going? Did you finish the chores Miguelo sent to you already? Not yet. Well, kind of. I don't know. Like, I went and fetched Kites. Fetched Fetched is, I guess, the past tense of fetch. So anyway, now we're going to, well, let's see. Maybe I can go. I just spent all my gil on those potions. So once I come back, I should have enough gil to get Vaan a pole, because he's monk right now. Actually, as a monk, I didn't even show you the license board. Let's go and do that really quick. So this is the license board for monk. As you can tell, if you play the original, it's way different. Because it's, I mean, I played international, so you've seen this, like, I've done it before, but I'm assuming that you're a new viewer, because that Let's Play is now, like, 7 years old. So, now we have our oaken pole. That's our first weapon, and the Orache armlet, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. I like to call it the rite of passage license, because every single job in the whole game has that 1.5 LP license for the Orache armlet, and then you can go and equip it, and it increases your defense and magic resist and your HP, which is really nice. So we'll put that on, and now we have 75 out of 127 HP, and now we can head down these stairs. And this cutscene's gonna play. I need to drink water, because man, oh man, I'm recording 2 videos in a row, and my throat is dying.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting. Right, gates are closed after this.
Nice, nice. So yeah, one thing I gotta say, I am very happy with how not only they redid the soundtrack to make it sound awesome. I mean, it sounded awesome to begin with, but in the PS2 version it was very compressed because the PS2 really couldn't handle it, so they had to like rebuild it with the PS2 sounds. And also the voice acting was very compressed in the PS2 version. Here it's a lot less compressed. It's still just, I mean, it's never going to be absolutely perfect, but it sounds much better than it did back in the day. And I'm going to quickly save my game. And also, the music now is totally uncompressed, regardless of the soundtrack that you listen to. I want to sort these because actually I'm gonna make my failsafe save now. I'm gonna create a new file. Yes, just because, you know, if you've watched any of my LPs before, I always like to have a failsafe save, which basically means that I can go back to a previous save file if I happen to screw something up along the way. Like, say, for some reason, for some unearthly reason, this video didn't end up working, I could go back to that first save file and resume from episode 1, which I don't want to have to do, but, you know, just in case. So here we are going into our first area, the Dalmasca Estersand, and this is quite a famous area in Final Fantasy XII. If you've ever been to a Distant Worlds concert, they'd like to play this song. Here we go. Oh, there's that wild Saurian A. Dalmasca Estersand. This is a beautiful area. We're only gonna go into the very first zone of it this time. Like, oh, I can't show you the whole map right now because we haven't been to it. But we're only gonna be exploring this one area. So we got cactites over here, and we got treasures over here. So what I'm gonna be doing, let's go ahead. You can actually steal from these guys, these cactites. And oh, I got an earthstone, but you're still asleep until I slice you. Oh yeah, 62. And I wonder, since I'm a monk, I know this isn't going to be the case. I'm just wondering if they made any changes in this version of the game. I know you can deal unarmed damage. How much am I dealing? Only 19, so that's totally not worth it right now. I think once I get the headsman license, I think it's called, I'll be able to deal higher damage as an unarmed attacker, pretty much. Because monk is all about like high damage output. But monk uses poles in this game. You can fight unarmed, but it's just not going to be optimal compared to using a pole. You're going to want a pole, which we don't have any right now. We'll get the oaken pole at some point, but it's not exactly like how it is in Final Fantasy XIV at all, really, or in Final Fantasy 1. But it's a nice job that uses poles. We eventually get white magic, so Vaan will eventually get Kiraja, which is fantastic. yeah, let's quickly, yeah, I guess we can take care of the rogue tomato now. Let's go ahead. I wouldn't recommend stealing from the rogue tomato. All you're gonna get is a pebble. Not really worth it. So just keep on attacking it. There you go. Oh, it's kind of furious now, wouldn't you say? Are you mocking me? Well, whatever. Anyway, I love the rogue tomato. They, the Manticore enemy actually came from Final Fantasy XI, and they brought it on into Final Fantasy XII, and now it's become a staple. It's been not only in this game, but in 11, of course. It shows up in 14 a lot, actually, the Manticores. And we got our first level. Look at that. We at level 2. So it shows up in that game, and they've been in a lot of the side games. I know it's a summon in the Cydia games, at least on the PSP. I can't say about the PS4 because that game's not out yet. And also in Theatrhythm Final Fantasy, it's I believe it's like a card that you can get. Anyway, there we go. Or a summon you can do. I don't know. It's something like Theatrhythm. I just play the rhythm game. I don't really consider the RPG elements of that. But we vanquished the rogue tomato. Isn't that pretty cool? I think so.
Galbana lilies? Never thought I'd see him growing out here. This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
I mean, I guess you could call it a day. We got the handful of Galbana lilies. So, what I want to do is, before we go back, I want to explore this area fully. So let's, I'm gonna speed things up just a little bit. Man, I'm really running. My throat's getting dry, and I'm all fresh out of water. I am so out of water. But I got some coffee, which I don't think it's not really a great idea to drink coffee at 3:22 in the morning. But I think I already I already made my bed about not sleeping tonight. Now I gotta sleep in it. Well, that's an ironic. Never mind. That sounded way better in my head. I'm sorry. You can't sleep in it if you're not sleeping. I got work tomorrow, so it's gonna be fun working through work tomorrow. I got my meeting. I need to read some pages out of a book for my job as well. So I'm gonna be guzzling the caffeine, which I hate doing because it's it's not healthy really. It never is, and I've been trying to take care of my health. I signed up to the gym just the other day, and I went today for the first time. And it was really fun. I liked it. Like right now I'm 181 pounds, and that's like 30 more than I want to be. So I'm trying to work my way back down to 150, which is what I'm comfortable at. That's what I'm used to being. Being an animator and being a gamer, I put on some weight, so I'm doing my best to. Oh, you ate my wolf. You wild Saurian A. So yeah, this is a wild Saurian A. Do not attack wild Saurian A. Don't touch wild Saurian A. Don't steal from wild Saurian A. Don't look at wild Saurian A until you're at least level 30. Then you can maybe think about touching him. But even then, I would avoid it. He packs a punch, and many a player has gotten their first game over facing wild Saurian A after they decided to poke him with their little Vaan knife, and it didn't go out so well, and it never will. So I never recommend doing it right now. Just leave him be. Leave wild Saurian A alone. He just wants to live and eat wolves, and that's all he's gonna do. And he's gonna do that whether you agree with it or not, so just let him do it. Let him cannibalize. I don't know why that move is called cannibalize when really he's a dinosaur. He's like more of a bird and he's attacking canines, but whatever floats your goat. And you're not even eating goats, are you? No. Okay, so I'm sorry. My commentary is stupid tonight. Anyway, this chest can be a Phoenix down. There we go, we got our tufted Phoenix down, and as far as I know, actually I was told that you can buy Phoenix downs now at this point. In Galbana town, which we could go to if you felt like it, but in the international version at least, you could not buy Phoenix Downs until after a certain point of the game, which is quite a ways away. Like it's going to be at least like 10 parts. But if you want to grab a Phoenix Down to do industrial grinding or whatnot, that's where you can go do it. Personally, I'm not going to be doing any industrial grinding in this LP. I might show it off once or twice, perhaps, just to like show you the method. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. But anyway, that's neither here nor there right now. I'm not really thinking about that. Actually, there is a trial mode in this game, which I haven't even gone into yet, where you can get tons of items really early on anyway, so it kind of defeats the purpose of duster grinding. I mean, at least for, like, making money, and because you can get so many items early. And LP, you can get LP early that way, too, because it carries over back into the save file, which is a new feature. In the international version on the PS2, it did not carry over. You just had to, like, deal with trial mode being a separate file, but now it all carries back over, so which is kind of cool. Anyway, we're level 2, and I'm actually gonna hit my level up in the next enemy that I kill. So let's go kill this last one, and then we'll be done. And we'll go head back to the Estersand. I mean, to Rabanaster. Oh, barely alive. There we go. There's my level up. Alright, so we got to explore this area pretty much, almost completely. Now we're gonna dip back, and we're actually getting close to the end of the video. So in the next part, we'll continue on. In Final Fantasy XII, you know, we got the Galbana lilies now. We took care of the rogue tomato, and I don't know what else could go wrong. But we'll see. I see. Actually, I see my buddy Kites over there. So in the next video, we'll talk to Kites and continue our adventure. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know I couldn't give a proper farewell last time because I had to stop mid cutscene, so I figured I might as well do it now. If you like this part, please give it a like, comment, subscribe. It all helps. I appreciate it so much. And I'll see you. I'm looking forward to this adventure so much. I've been looking forward to this game for so long now. It's just great to finally play it and just relax and have fun with you guys. Anyway, take care.